Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to our weekly Facebook Live here inside the Savvy Social Crew Facebook group. I'm just going to check real quick that I am indeed going live in the right place. You never know. So for those of you just joining in, welcome. Please feel free to say hi in the comment section below. And if you are joining us on YouTube, say hi as well, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. All right, so today we are talking about how to use other people's content and specifically talking about how to use user-generated content. And so we're going to dive into that topic in a moment, but just a little business first. I want to remind everyone that the Savvy Social School waitlist is open. I am so excited about this. The Savvy Social School is a membership community for budding entrepreneurs who want to really dig deep into the how, the why, everything for visibility, growth, and engagement on social media. I'm going to go ahead and type the URL in the chat box, but it also will be in the description of this video. Make sure you're signed up. We are going to be launching beta soft launch at the end of July, full launch in August. It's going to have courses, premium courses, all the courses that you guys have taken from me, plus and then some and then some. I've been getting a lot of requests for an Instagram course, so that's coming soon. There will also be done for you social media posts. So all you have to do is hit share and they'll be ready for you to go. And then there'll also be the community, which is a forum, a little bit like the Facebook group, but you go a lot deeper. You get one-on-one access to me and my team, and we really help you create a strategy, your own customized strategy for social media. So make sure you're on the wait list so you know when we'll be launching. All right, so we're going to talk about user-generated content, and I've seen this work really effectively for some of my clients. Before we dive into how this works, I want to talk about what it is. So what is user-generated content? Well, user-generated content is anything that your audience posts about your business. It can be a review. It can be a picture, it can be text-based, it could be a blog post, it could be a video. Any of those content pieces are considered user-generated content because your audience, unprompted, has talked about your business in some way. I've seen this work really well for product-based businesses, so I'll give an example just organically. I talked about this last week. I posted one of my clients sent me products. She's a natural hair specialist. She's actually a chemist, and she creates natural hair products, and I posted about it on Instagram stories. She didn't ask me to share it. She sent it to me and asked me what I thought about it, but I shared it out on Instagram, and she reposted that to her own Instagram. So that's a great example of user-generated content, but it doesn't have to be product-based. It can also be service-based, and that works really well if you have a review. So we'll give another client example. She's a branding expert. So she doesn't have a physical product to show outside of, the websites or the logos that she creates for her clients. So oftentimes we're actually posting reviews from people who've used her service, people who've gone through her programs. And it works really great to kind of repost that content online so that other people can see that, she's not just talking about how great she is, other people are in there and participating as well. All right, so you can prompt user-generated content. You can ask people, if you have a contest or something like that, to share it, but the best user-generated content happens organically. So when it happens, I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity of maximizing that opportunity. I don't want you to see that user-generated content and maybe you leave a comment on their post if they're talking about you, or maybe you share it with your audience one time. No. I want you to keep using this user-generated content over and over and over again. Now, you also may hear user-generated content referred to as UGC, user-generated content, UGC. It's kind of the same thing. All right. Awesome. Oh, hi, Katie. Hi, Eve. I see you both are joining me. this lovely morning. Okay, so user-generated content. How can we reuse it? Well, what we do for our clients is we have a Google Drive folder where we save user-generated content, whether it's a review, whether it is a picture, whether it is a video. We try to save that content from social media, and we have in our schedule, we've talked about schedules before, we have specific spots saved for user-generated content. So I suggest you do the same thing so that you're constantly talking about it. If you post something today, you can still post the same thing 3 months from now, the same piece of user-generated content, just make it relevant for the time. So for instance, if I'm going to post something today, I may want to relate it to summertime, I may want to relate it to the month of June, I may want to relate it to a specific promotion that's going on. That's great. If I want to take that same user-generated piece of content and post it again in 3 months and 6 months and a year, then I may need to, recraft the languaging around it to make sure that it makes sense. But overall, you can reuse it, and you can reuse the same message too, as long as it all fits. Awesome. Makes sense? Any questions before I move on? If you're joining live, feel free to type them below. Even if you're watching the replay, feel free to type at it below. All right, I want to show some examples of user-generated content. One of my favorite places to go for this kind of thing, and I'm going to see if I can share my screen here in a moment, because we're gonna talk about it. I'm going to talk about two different companies here, big companies. All right. Okay, let's see, share my screen here. Okay, you should see Starbucks on the screen. And Starbucks does a fantastic job of user-generated content. Let me see if I can move my little video here. There we go. Awesome. All right, Starbucks does a great job of this. If you look at their feed, oftentimes they're posting some things that their users have generated. So let me see if I can find an example of one. Yes, so here's a great example, and I didn't plan this. I'm really awesome that the first one I clicked on worked. This is a user's picture. So Saturdays are made for strawberries, and it's regrammed from this girl. So I'm going to click on her profile and go look at the original. So we're going to see the difference between her post and what Starbucks posted. She probably posted it a while back, so let me see if I can scroll. I really should have planned this. It looks like she drinks a lot of Starbucks. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is Leanne. She said, first time trying the strawberry acai refresher, so good. That's what she posted. And she checked in at Starbucks, and that's how I guess they knew that, she tagged Starbucks here, so that's how they knew that she posted it. So Starbucks, mega brand, reposts her content. They changed the caption, which I think is very important. You want to make it related to whatever you're doing. So they said Saturdays are made for strawberries, which is great. But they also gave her credit, which is also a really, really important piece to the user-generated content puzzle. They're talking about their strawberry refreshers, which is important because they want to sell the strawberry refreshers. They're giving credit back to Leanne because she's the one who posted the picture originally. She's a super fan. They're showcasing the fact that this is a community and a customer-driven brand, which is really important in today's world because brand loyalty is very hard to build and it's very hard to accumulate. So if you can showcase in some way that you're a customer-driven brand like Starbucks, that could work really, really well and work to your advantage. Second example is Lululemon. They often post user-generated content. Let me see if this is one. No, it's not. Okay, this probably is. Iron Girl India. I feel like that is. Basically, they take images that their users have generated wearing their products, and they repost them. Oh yeah, here she is. This one may have been a collaboration actually, but it's still the same idea. That's a little bit different, but similar vein. The idea is that they take their own customers and showcase them. They put them front and center in front of everybody in their brand, which really, really helps to cultivate that feeling of community, showcase that they're a customer-driven brand, and give back to their super fans, the people who took the time to stop out of their busy days, to write a review, to take a picture, to leave a comment, anything like that. Any of that is great user-generated content, okay? Awesome. All right, let's see if we have any questions before we wrap up today's call. Really quickly, at any point in the Savvy Social Crew Facebook group, if you have a question, please leave your question in the group. I will address it either in a video like this or live in the group. And of course, if you need anything at all, feel free to reach out to me. I think that is all for this great Friday. I will see you guys next Friday. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Bye for now.